All right. Attention, Attorney General, members of Congress, whoever, somebody of authority. This company here, Department of Social Health and Services of Washington State, anybody who may have authority over these guys. I am definitely tired of the, for lack of a better description, terrorist organization it appears to be. I've been dealing with these jokers for over 30, well, somewhere near 30 years. And every single time I'm having to prove my innocence to them. Like I remember even one year, they sent me a nasty letter wanting to send me to prison because I was allegedly not paying my child support when it's a good thing I had saved my paycheck stubs and proved, at least according to my paycheck stubs, they were getting paid. But come to find out, my boss had a habitual gambling habit, and he was showed on my paycheck stubs that was being withheld, but he actually never sent it in. But these jokers here, they threatened me with prison, take away property, car, and all that stuff. They want me to prove my innocence. They never want to take the time to do an investigation as to find out why. Why is Mr. Delaney missing payments? Why haven't we got? They never take the time to find out why. They just assume you are guilty. They assume you are a multimillionaire or a pro athlete of some sort. I don't know, but they always assume that you're wrong and they are right. So I had to fax that to them twice because allegedly they couldn't find the first set of faxes. Right? And then still to this day, I'm not sure if I ever got credited because they never send receipts. They never send receipts of payment. You know, you take your wife and child out to eat dinner and you get a receipt of payment. You go buy a DVD at the local store and you get a receipt of payment. You pay your credit card, you get a receipt of payment. You buy something on Amazon, you get a receipt of payment. You buy something at the gas station, you get a receipt. Every place you spend money, some sort of transaction, you get a receipt. This place here does not want to give you a receipt of payment. They want to hold you down. They want to terrorize you. Terrorize me. So again, that stimulus check right there, didn't President Trump is supposed to go to every taxpayer? Didn't it say that specifically? To go to every taxpayer. That would be me. They want me to provide all this evidence again to prove that I am deserving. Me and my 4-year-old girl. Remember, this back support goes to kids, or allegedly to the kids, that are full grown and out of the house. So they have already made the determination that this organization is more important than my 4-year-old girl. They claim they haven't, but they have by taking that $1,200 that President Trump and whoever made that executive decision, they've already determined that it was more important for them to get it than to help people out like me. So in order to get my $1,200, they want me to again prove my innocence to them. And not too recently, I've been making payments to this organization for about the last 2 years. And they've been fraudulently, let me say that again, fraud. They were committing fraud, knowingly committing fraud by reporting on my credit report that I have not been making payments. And I called them up to complain about this. And again, they wanted me to prove that I was making payments. Hell, they're getting my money. It's shown on my bank statements. Not only do I have it on my bank statements, I got it on my phone, and I got a handwritten quick reference guide. But they want me, this organization right here, they want me to prove my innocence to them when they're the fuckers that are receiving the money. They're a terrorist organization. Somebody needs to take off their belt and spank these little fuckers. This is absolutely retarded, dumb. They seem to be able to work without nobody looking over their shoulder, nobody to reprimand them for bad behavior. Now, it's not my fault I come home from work one day and find my wife cheating on me. These guys seem to think it's a reward to pay the woman $850 a month. Then they don't take into consideration things like, well, when you go to school for 4 years like I do, then they suspend your driver's license. They always want me to prove my innocence for a change of circumstance form. These changes, I filled out more of these forms than I care to even acknowledge. These never are effective. But to backtrack a little bit, they did quietly remove all the negative derogatory remarks from my credit report once I showed them a video, such as this one, of all the payments. They quietly made that disappear, which is fine. But this is absolutely ridiculous. So they suspend your driver's license while you're going to school. Instead of, hey, Mr. Delaney, how long are you going to be in school for? Oh, 4 years? You know what? We'll call you in 4 years and 6 months. I'll give you time to get on your feet, get a little money get a little money in your pocket, get established, and then we're going to re-review your case at that point in time. No, they're never like that. They are designed intentionally to keep people like me down. Intentionally. This is not right. I've dealt with too many years of this stress, unwanted hardship, physical hardship, mental hardship, financial hardship, because this organization always assumes that I am the bad guy. They always assume it. They always want me to prove my innocence to them. How about they prove their innocence? Why don't you show me 30 years worth of payment receipts? How about that for starters? Why don't you show me 30 years of payment receipts? Let's start there. How about that? I think that's a great place to start.